Anyway, so we're doing this show up there in Alpena, Michigan, and I'm playing these solos. And back then I was a young and beautiful guitar player. I was almost as good looking as Garrett. I was probably about his age back then. And there was a group of fellas that were out there, Victor, and they were there every time I do a guitar solo, they kind of chuckle and laugh and hit each other and stuff, and kind of heckle us a little bit. So I walked down on our break and I sat down with them, and we had a Cuba Libre. I didn't know what a Cuba Libre was, but somebody smoking marijuana. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but you can do that because this is the 90s. Anyway, so I sat down with these guys and I said, "Hey man, why are you guys making fun of me?" And one of the guys said, "Because we think you're faking it. Half of us think you're faking it, the other half doesn't." I said, "No, I'm not faking it." I said, "I'm just that good looking." I was good looking then. You should have seen me. You should have seen me. Daryl, you should have seen me. I was almost as good looking as you were back in the Buckacre days. I'll tell you what. You understand. So anyway, I sat down. They said, "We're doing a show." They were a band, and they said, "We're doing a show down the street." So I said, "I'll come see you tomorrow. We got the day off." So I went down there and watched them. And I said to the guy next to me when I was on the side of the stage like you guys, I said, "These guys are way too good to be in a bar anywhere." And the guy said, "You know who you're watching, right?" I said, "No." He said, "That's a Silver Bullet Band, man, without Bob." And I'm like, "All right." And I said, "So there's is my son still here? Is he still here? Does he go home? Plug his ears. Give me a plug your ears." And so I said, "All right, we're having a party back in room 145 at the Holodome. Garrett, don't ever do anything like that." We paid Skip the security guard $100 to let us do anything we wanted, and we did anything we wanted. And if you knew me back then, you knew I did anything I wanted. So I woke up in the golf course in my underwear, watching the sun come up over Lake Huron the next morning with a bottle of Jim Beam, and there was another man there with me, also in his underwear, and we were drinking the Jim Beam, watching him come up. He's a guitar player for the Silver Bullet Band. And he hit me in the back of the head. He goes, "Chris, where are you from?" I said, "I'm from a little town in Illinois. You would not know. You wouldn't know." He said, "Try me, man." And he poked me in the side. And I said, "Well, I'm from Marseilles, Illinois." And he hit me. He goes, "Dude, I lived in Ottawa from 67 to 74 on West Madison Street." And I'm like, "You're kidding me." So we started talking. I asked him about this next song that we're going to do. Are you going to play the lead on this, or am I? Why don't you play the lead on it, Garrett? You know what you're doing. Anyway, so I asked him about this next song, and I said, "Is that about the Senate Billiards and the Lamplighter?" And he chuckled a little bit, and he goes, "Yeah, it is." He said, it's based on it. So you're famous, people. You're famous, and you didn't even know it. Bobby Barr, you're famous. If you ever did cocaine in the bathroom at the Senate Billiards? I might have. I don't know. I'm not sure.